if you apply the system I teach literally, it's actually quite foolproof because it's all based in the geometry of the anatomy relative to the dynamic task at hand to advance the ball. Well, what we're doing, all good shots in golf come from a shallow, circular, and descending swing path. Well, how that's created is all with your anatomy. You know, you're a human, I'm a human. It's like you could step inside my skin and start to hit the ball like a pro today. Now notice, I pivot into my left. My body is closed. If you notice here coming into the ball, there's no way that I can hit the ball fat. My arms are completely extended and I cannot reach the ground behind the ball. That's because I'm maintaining this closed position of my body. If my right shoulder were to come forward here, look what happens. I can now reach the ground behind the ball. And the more my right shoulder comes forward, the more I could stick the club in the ground. Now, why your right shoulder might come forward is because of a misperception for power. You, consciously or subconsciously, either because you've been told it too many times from traditional golf or because that's your perception of things, you have this idea in your mind that in order to create power, you have to hit. And when you hit, your right shoulder is going to come forward. And then you're going to be dealing with this rhythm, tempo, timing of traditional swing where you're trying to hit, but you're not trying to hit too hard and you're just dancing on that fine line. And that's what creates all the frustration, all the inconsistency. You hit one good shot, you hit 10 bad. You know, it's proofs in the pudding. It's not like what I teach is I'm teaching guys that already play the game really well and I'm just trying to advance upon it. The average golfer struggles. If the average golfer was playing basketball, the average golfer has a hard time dribbling the ball. Forget about shooting the ball or playing a game. So given that, and it's not your fault, it's because the average golfer is trying to apply a lot of what conventional theory teaches. And I'm going to tell you, as an expert golfer, conventional theory is very difficult to apply, and even the best struggle with consistency. So check me out here, right? I pivot onto my forward foot. I anchor my weight here. My body is closed down. As I make the swing, I cannot touch the ground behind the ball. You know what that means? That means I can't hit the ball fat. And because my weight is anchored on my front foot, the club is always going to descend down to my left foot, which means that I'm going to have a descending blow through the ball. Descending blows through the ball creates solid contact. So you eliminate fat and thin very easily by simply stepping into the form. This form of anchoring your weight on your front foot and having your body closed, this is an anatomical position. This is no manipulation here. This is exactly how our anatomy works. You have your hips, you have your spine. Your hips don't shift from side to side. Your hips pivot one way or the other. That's why we could do the twist. And this is just how this anatomy works. Well, what we're doing in this system is we're taking advantage of the anatomy. We're setting it into a position that's going to force a shallow, circular, and descending swing path. And then we're just anchoring weight and maintaining that position to get that good benefit of that setup position. So if you really apply what I teach literally, you're going to find very quickly you're going to be able to hit the most highest of quality shots that you've probably ever hit in your life. And then once you do that, that should enlighten you that what I'm teaching is really special. And it is next level. You know, I think the average golfer should be a 6 handicap. And it's because I've seen it with the system that I teach that it's very easy for me to take a 20 handicap and make them a 6 handicap very quickly. From a 6 down, that requires a lot of work and dedication and experience. But to become a 6 does not really require that you put in a remarkable amount of time or also have some amazing golf athleticism or golf skill. If you simply apply the system that I teach, you're going to find that it's very hard to hit bad shots. And once it's hard to hit bad shots, imagine how easy it becomes to score consistently. So sign up for the school and change your game today.